Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us today for this session on Google Maps platform and how we are helping businesses in India. Today, we are exploring how our customers have used Google Maps platform to drive business impact and improve customer experience. We will also be exploring and discovering some of the technical tips and tricks to leverage the technology effectively. We are here with two incredible companies, Reliance and Porter. Please give them a warm welcome. My name is Gaurav Bansal, and I lead the Google Maps platform enterprise sales business for India. And I have the pleasure of moderating today's session. Joining me today are Reliance and Porter, two companies at very different stages in their growth journey, who will be sharing their experiences and lessons with us using Google Maps platform. Please allow me to introduce them. Starting with Reliance, Reliance really needs no introduction, a company that touches various aspects of our lives. From telco to retail, from grocery to energy, Reliance has been reshaping every aspect of our lives. From Reliance, we are being joined by Gaurav Verma, who leads the location based services and spatial analytics specialization, and Dr. Biswa, who heads their GIS business. From Porter, we are joined by Pavan Mahathe. Porter, as many of us know, is a company which has really revolutionized the way our country moves goods. It is a leading tech enabled logistics company. Pavan is their location platform lead of engineering who has played a key role in charting Porter's growth. So, thank you once again to all of you for taking the time to join us here. I'd like to get started by introducing each one of you. May I begin with you, Gaurav? Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself, please?
Sure, Gaurav. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Greetings to all of you from India. I'm Gaurav Verma. I head the location-based services, spatial analytics, and vision intelligence with the Reliance Jio. I specialize into delivering enterprise-wide and B2B product platforms revolving around location intelligence, our own highly specialized, high-quality spatial data sets, AI-enabled vision tech, and Google Maps across multiple operating systems of interest. To make myself, continuously charged for tech, we follow our chairman's verbatims of never be complacent. And to keep myself further energized, I personally follow two ways. One is spending quality time with society kids for their sports and early stage guidance. This helps me continue to de-stress and stay focused. And yes, second, give back to Mother Nature by caring for it. I and my family continue to plant and nurture as many as trees as we can every year. So during monsoon, we plant as many trees in hundreds and try to nurture them during the dry seasons. We as Reliance are proud to continuously deliver products, platforms, and services to enterprises of all sizes, consumers, citizens, and society as a whole. Our business is spread from world-class petrochemicals, hydrocarbons, world's fastest rollout of digital 4G and 5G communications and data network, devices, digital media, business solutions, cloud services, retail, grocery, renewable energy, media, life sciences, and philanthropy across length and breadth of India's 3.28 million square kilometers. Reliance continuously evolve state-of-the-art latest information technology products and platform that continue to empower our businesses.
Thank you so much, Gaurav. That was a wonderful introduction. I would now request Dr. Biswa to introduce himself, please.
Hi, thank you, Gaurav. Hi, everyone. My name is Vishwaketan. I head the GIS department for Reliance Jio. We have around 200 highly experienced people here to support me on our daily activities. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Wonderful having you with us. Over to you, Pavan. Please tell us a little more about yourself.
Thanks for this opportunity, Gaurav. I'm Mahathe Pavan. Hello, all. I'm a senior engineering manager at Porter, and I lead the platform team building location products for us. We help our customers ship their goods on time.
Thanks, Pavan. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you. It's great to have you all here today. So, before we dive into your experiences, I would just like to recap a little of what we at Google have been doing to prioritize India. Over the last 15 years, we have made a commitment to mapping India, and we continue to do so. We have now mapped millions of kilometers of urban and rural roads, hundreds of millions of buildings, and made all of this information easily accessible in multiple Indian languages. And we continue to work hard to expand our data coverage and keep our map up to date as things in the world change. We have also designed features such as two-wheeler mode to address the needs of our users in India. Also, last year we launched Street View here thanks to our collaboration with local partners Genesis and Tech Mahindra. Within a year of launch with 10 cities, Street View has now expanded across the country. We also apply AI to the imagery to detect changes in business information so that we can update the map. And all of these improvements benefit developers who rely on our platform. More recently, Google Maps platform has made several India-specific announcements. One that I would like to highlight, specific to both your businesses, is our India First experimental feature to find and communicate addresses more intuitively, rolled out in 25 cities, known as address descriptors. As we all know, our efforts rely on good data quality, and it is really the backbone of our location efforts. I know, and I'm quoting from Amin, our Director of Data Operations, that we have been making constant efforts in improving the coverage, accuracy, and freshness of our data in India. From investing in mapping complex compounds to political refresh to now investing in getting imagery from Street View, we have continued to make substantial investments to provide fresh location data to our customers and end users in India. Our partnerships in the region and our community of local guides have also helped make continuous enhancements to our maps data in India. So, bringing all of these factors into closer view, it's great to have our panel with us who can share their own experience with Google Maps platform and how it has played a role over the years in their own businesses. To begin with, I would request Gaurav, if you could please share with us how Reliance has been leveraging Google Maps platform in different parts of its businesses. To get into a little more detail, we would love to hear from you on which businesses have seen most impact and benefit, and to dial in specifically what are some of the areas in your view which are still unresolved, or put differently, there are still opportunities for us to consider.
Sure, Gaurav. As Reliance serves enterprises, consumers, citizens, and society, Google Maps platform APIs plays a key role across different enterprise and consumer IT platforms of Reliance. Geospatial technology is one of such foundational pillar of most of our IT products and platforms. Be it conducting feasibility studies for our new fiber layout and 5G RF, or making routes for our sales and distribution, delivery, O&M of the field force by planning optimized routes of our retail and customer locations, maintenance locations, and to most importantly, find the right location of our customers. While Google Maps platform is great, Indian market is very unique and it has unique challenges. Address quality and accuracy is one such unique problem that we continuously circumvent around. It is a well-known fact that we Indians write and search addresses in a very, very different form, how it may happen in the Western other parts of the world. Even if an address is mentioned as a set of references of not so well-known landmarks of a locality in a city or a village, Postman delivers the package with utmost efficiency and accuracy. It will always let your letter or your parcel deliver in the right hands. And there resides our customers too. And they have to be served with world-class connectivity, entertainment, grocery, household items, and a variety of other services at their doorsteps. With almost similar efficiency by enriching our enterprise business platforms with the utmost granular door address datasets. The local knowledge is continuously mapped into our geospatial systems and digital spatial databases, and it is further overlaid in an enriched mode over Google Maps platform, thus continuing to power our enterprise and customer IT platforms. This is certainly an area that can unlock a lot of opportunities for a better mapping and navigational and routing experiences for a variety of business solutions. Address descriptors has suddenly been a welcome announcement from Google, and we are delighted to hear about it. We are also eager to roll out in our products platforms and benefit ourselves with efficiency and better manage cost of operations.
Thanks, Gaurav, for sharing your thoughts. We have also been very excited with this launch and encouraging to hear your response here. I have often heard of examples like the one you described, in which landmarks are essential to finding an address, and it's hard to navigate without knowledge of the local area. The address descriptors feature will enable users to communicate addresses more naturally by showcasing the most relevant landmarks and area names in a or near a location. Using a combination of machine learning signals on proximity, prominence, and visibility, all informed by in depth research, the feature automatically provides developers the most relevant landmarks and area names relative to an address. So, now moving on to you, Dr. Biswa, given your experience in the field of GIS, can you please tell us a bit more on how you and your team think about location?
Sure. Thanks, Gaurav, again. GIS in Reliance Jio is pretty big, and I'm privileged to lead it at a very crucial juncture as we are launching and we have launched 5G services all across India. In mobility, as you know, we are the number one company in India. We have 450 plus million customers, and we have 1 million kilometer of fibers all across India. And we are having around 400 million of telecom equipments being installed in different parts of India. So to manage and maintain this huge repository, telecom repository, we have created two prime special repositories. One is for land-based, one is for telecom network assets. For land-based, we are proud of having around 9 crores, that is 90 millions of buildings for the entire country, along with around 38 lakh kilometer of road network of the country. Besides that, we have 70 more layers in land base. Along with land base, we have a network asset repository where we are maintaining all the network assets of telecom. So besides telecom, we do support other Reliance companies, especially the new energy, which is a pretty new, brand new business for Reliance. And we do support retail business as well. Well, as I said earlier, we have overall 200 plus highly experienced GIS people doing this activity day in, day out. So Reliance is very famous for doing large projects, capital intensive projects, and it goes in stages. Like it starts with planning, then get into engineering. Engineering has two components like design and construction. Then it gets into O&M, operation and maintenance. And there is another parallel process, which is sales and distribution marketing. So that runs in parallel. So GIS typically supports all stages of these capital intensive large projects. I'll give you an example. Now you have been hearing that Reliance is doing pan India 5G implementation. Last year, we promised to deliver on mobility, enabling mobile 5G services. This year, we are launching another product called AirFiber, which is essentially broadband connection without connecting the home with a fiber line. So for that, what we did coverage planning for the entire country, ensuring that no part of the country, not a single dwelling unit, is left out from getting 5G services, 5G coverage. So for that, we used heavily the GIS in planning. Then after planning, we are moving into the design and construction phase, where on getting the leads from customer, we have started gradually installing 5G related equipments both in the tower as well as in customer premises, so that customer can get direct 5G signal from the tower into the equipment that is installed in their premises. From there, certain wired communication, wired connection will happen, so that broadband will be available in their home. So in the last AGM, our chairman announced that on 19th of September, that is just next week, these services will be launched pan India. So it is a great moment for us to have the entire system, or rather the nucleus of the system, being designed and being implemented using GIS. I'll show you a couple of slides if that is possible here. In one of the slide, I have shown the images of an application where we have profusely used Google Maps. So after doing planning in a very granular level, that means each floor of each building of India. So using Google Maps addressing system, we can directly navigate to that building, get into the floor and show the customer, show our sales guys out here, show our engineers out here whether 5G services is feasible here or not. So if a lead comes from that building, that floor, then directly customer will get information that yes, 5G service is available with me. Directly our salesperson responsible for that customer will get to know, yes, I can enable the service for him. Then directly or automatically the information will get into our engineering team to start the installation process. That's how tightly integrated these applications, these systems are here, and that is how GIS plays a crucial role, so as Google Maps. We use Google Maps because it's very easy to use, fast to implement, and scalable. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Biswa. This is certainly very fascinating and a great insight into how GIS is structured for Reliance, which serves such a large population of India, and definitively how you've been leveraging Google Maps platform. So thank you for sharing with us. Now, shifting gears a little bit, I would love to chat with Pawan from Porter. And Pawan, before we get to your core business, I would love to speak to you about your career journey that I know has been so fascinating at Porter and otherwise. Our younger developers would definitely love to hear from you.
It's great to be here speaking as a young developer to fellow young developers who may be watching. And it's my privilege to share how we aspire to create more impact. At Porter, we find meaning in moving a billion dreams one delivery at a time. From helping small businesses deliver their products to moving your price positions across cities, we treat each delivery as someone's means to make their dreams come true. My journey with Porter began with conversations on this purpose and promise, and it continues to shape me ever since. We turned 9 a couple of months ago. During my time here, I worked on launching Porter in Dubai and Sharjah. We onboarded 500,000 drivers, including electric vehicles, and it has been an inspiring, adventurous, and rewarding journey so far. To address my fellow developers here, I think there is no substitute for working on missions that teach you user obsession, empathy, and ownership. There is always this lucrative pull of building something that the world has never seen before, and then there is code that gets unnoticed or gets taken for granted. How do you choose? These are hard choices and require risking the unknown. We have to learn from our failures and keep trying again, and that's the only way to keep up and accelerate the pace of change. One way out of this, and this personally worked for me, is that we build things that make a difference by creating impactful journeys in the lives of others. It could be helping other developers write code, or building microcontrollers that help people get home safely, or in our case, building a platform that helps 1 million people earn a sustainable income. Build for a purpose, build for an impact. This is probably what I wish every young developer out there gets to experience, and what I have been able to do at Porter.
Oh, wow. I mean, simply wow. Truly words of wisdom. How I wish I had some of this early on in my career. Now, picking on you mentioned solving the big problems piece. Please tell us a little bit more on how you've seen the logistics industry evolve in the last 5 years and where do you think it is headed?
On our side of the industry, logistics has become very relevant to consumers and wherever possible is being built around them. A generational transformation is silently underway. Logistics was limited behind the point of sale. Now, the delivery experience is a crucial part of what and where consumers make their purchase of goods and services, hyperlocal or otherwise. Logistics is now a utility we often need with preferences. Varying degrees of urgency, cost, and visibility have become the norm. Thanks to innovations in mappings, such as Google Maps, it is now imaginable to expect anyone to reach any place without much hassle. An underappreciated fact on top of which the ride hailing and the on demand delivery industry today thrives. Google Maps platform has made a compelling case for why logistics as a sector should digitize. It remains the single most transformational force in how our industry achieves efficiency and transparency through use cases of route planning, navigation, and live tracking. Educated by these technologies, such as Google Maps platforms, our consumers have started looking for perfect partners that allow them to ship or receive anything from the size of an envelope to the size of an elephant anywhere, anytime. We are expected to respond to preferences that span across ETA, price, types of visibility. This need for offering certainty, convenience, and choice has opened up opportunities for a platform play, a level playing field for such reliable delivery experiences that are economical and easy to use, regardless of whether one is in Tier 1 cities or Tier 2 cities. I expect such innovations to trickle up from last mile into upstream core logistics to disrupt how we do supply chain and distribution as well. P2P logistics organized for the masses would be decentralized, efficient, and elastic in a stark contrast to legacy logistics that achieved efficiency through hub and spoke centralization. We expect to see the adoption of services such as our Portoffer Enterprise that will enable anyone with their own on-demand logistics capability over a simple API call.
Thanks, Pawan. This is certainly very insightful and actually resonates quite a bit with what we've been hearing as well. I now move on to my last question for you. Please throw some light on how location has played a key role in Porter's success. And more recently, what prompted you to try our mobility solutions?
Our relationship with Google Maps platform Mobility Solutions is a strategic one. Porter delivers on its promise of delivery hai ho jayega, which means if you have a delivery to make, we'll make it happen by reinforcing the trust that our customers have in our delivery partners to deliver their goods safely and for a viable price. And our delivery partners trust us to provide them with frequent and sustainable opportunities to earn. Our pricing strategy aims to maximize this trust, and for that, we rely on Google Maps platforms, APIs, to give us an accurate estimate of distance and duration that any delivery would entail. Our customers and delivery partners trust our pricing because they know it is anchored in something that they can relate to and trust, namely Google's distance and Google's ETA. Moreover, we leverage on an all-familiar navigation experience to reduce the entry barrier for our delivery partners. One can start earning on Porter without having to know the city inside out. Google Maps platform allows us to offer our customers a choice between quicker delivery and a cheaper one when needed. We could easily augment the intelligence from Google Maps platform to address use cases around tolls, restrictions, preferred routes, and trips requiring special permissions. In addition, we value continuous innovations in the mobility stack, such as ODRD, that provide incremental value in the form of allowing us to search for nearby vehicles by ETA, providing a bundled trip tracking and in-app navigation experience. From offering routes and ETA specific to two-wheeler to offering a commercial model which is based on successful trips rather than API usage, we could see Google wanting to really become true partners for us.
Thanks, Pawan. Really humbling to hear this experience of yours. I really appreciate that. Now, I do have a concluding question open really for any of you to respond to. And the question is as follows. Given your engagement with Google Maps platform, what have been some of the technical levers that you have leveraged to integrate it effectively with your business? This could specifically be very useful for our technical community. Would any of you like to respond?
Yeah, if it's okay, Gaurav, let me take that up.
Absolutely.
Sure. I am happy to share my views on this. It is no secret that Google Maps platform, with Google Maps platform, you really expect high quality and accuracy. But I want to highlight is the great job Google Maps platform has done when it really comes to ease of implementation and the quality of associated documentation. So my first piece of advice to the developers in the audience and people who are an audience who is listening to us is to spend time with the documentation and the code examples. They are really great, precise, and are bound to solve a use case. However, in many cases, one needs to write some wrapper and some lines of code on top, which is where we have our deeply skilled IT engineering teams. And we also engage with our technology partners who help us implement some Google Maps platform technologies like Lepton software and others. They have also been able to provide us with high quality spatial data sets for some of our use cases and these solutions built on top of Google Maps platform APIs and for some other cases. This would be my second tip. I hope, Gaurav, that answers your question.
So thank you so much, Gaurav. Yes, it does. Thanks also to Pawan and Biswa for making the time and sharing your perspectives about industry, location, and career too. It's a great testament to have you here with us as we continue to deliver and solve for India. We look forward to our continued collaboration. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great rest of the day.
You are welcome. Thank you. Privileged to be here.
Cheers, everyone.
Thanks, Gaurav. It was a pleasure to be here.